18, and you know, I do believe like rodeo was like my saving was the thing that I loved. I was good at. I got a rodeo scholarship. Like it was who I was, and it wasn't in alignment to who I needed to be. And so it getting ripped away from me in such a tumultuous, traumatic way left me so lost for a really long time until honestly until I stumbled into the web of life in my first year of sobriety because I didn't know what that connection with the land was anymore. I knew 1,000% that how I was raised wasn't an entirety of my alignment. Like there were so many parts of it that weren't in alignment, and specifically so much so that like the first 3 years of my sobriety, I was vegan because it was like my amends to my upbringing because I don't align with production, farming, mass farming, the production of animals and monocropping, all the things that we're doing to the land to be takers,
Mm.
and not have a reciprocal relationship. Because, when I listened as a young person to my dad, we weren't just takers, but what we were, that was the action that we were doing was just takers. But then there was this philosophy of the land is here to give, and if the land doesn't have it, then we don't have it. And so it was like I was realizing the like cognitive dissonance that was being taught to me of like, well, you say this one thing, but then you go do this other thing. Like, what is integrity in here?
Mm.
And so when I was in college, my major was agriculture with a minor in plants and weeds. Specifically, I did research studies, teaching cows how to utilize weeds in their local environment to diversify their food and forage. And, real big advocator of agriculture, and still questioning, and still questioning, like, I feel like I'm just getting one side of this story here, and especially in like mass education and birds of a feather flock together.
Right.
Going
Yep.
against those quotes, like
Yeah.
it wasn't easy,
Very
like,
difficult.
yeah, I've been a rebel my whole life,
It
in
takes
every
a lot of
sense.
courage and persistence to stick with it. Stick with going against the grain
Yeah.
of the ones that you've grown up, someone has grown up with, and why most
Yeah.
people don't do it. And then all the behaviors that go along with it, right? Like
Yeah.
addiction or numbing or um, emotional issues because they feel stuck. People feel
Yeah, the
stuck.
disease, the
Mm-hmm.
disease of being disconnected from our true nature.